What up, guys? We are back again today, and today we'll be talking about something very, very important. This story is very, very critical and important because the terrorist organization are trying to trick your mind. But I will try to pick the story from where you will understand it. And for those that have been following our story on this channel, you will get the clearer picture right now. But, ladies and gentlemen, without no further ado, let's go. First of all, there is an information that Mali have been offered 10 times their annual budgets so that they can separate themselves from the AES states. You know, Captain Ibrahim Traore also said something like this after they sang the AES confederal anthem and all of that. He said the foreign nations are trying so hard to make sure one of the nations betray another. But all of them, they have rejected, because if they are doing it to Mali, trust me, they are doing it to Burkina Faso, and trust me, they are doing it to Niger Republic. So we have to give a lot of credit to these guys, because this is the true definition of patriotism. But, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you right there that the destiny of AES is in good hands. You know, the proof is in the pudding. Men lie, women lie, but statistical contextualized facts does not. So these guys have proved right now that we can trust and believe these guys. So that's why I don't tolerate anybody that comes to this channel and say, oh, I don't trust them. Go away with your trust. We don't need your trust. It doesn't matter. So, guys, let's go forward. There's a video going on the social media. The terrorists are trying to send the message, and the message is a sort of psychologically manipulative message. They're trying to manipulate you. And how are they trying to manipulate you? Let's go. The terrorists released a statement earlier this week. They said a unit of 63 vehicles. How did they know? Probably through satellite surveillance or something. A unit of 63 vehicles have been moving since yesterday towards Kidal. Kidal is very close to the border of Algeria, and that is where a lot of fighting has been going on between troops and the Algerian affiliated terrorists. Now, the unit is escorted by 2 drones and 3 helicopters. Again, how did they know? I am suspecting a satellite, information here. For the fear of being attacked, it is only moving at 30 kilometers per hour. Again, I want you all to look at it. Why are they so precise about the message they are dropping? We don't care. We are very close. We are watching them. At the slightest error, they will perish. That's a lie. And they ended it with inshallah. They won't perish. We all know that. Because currently in Mali, the Malian security forces are on a spree with the African Corps. The entire territory of Mali now is under heavy military presence. If you're a terrorist now, Mali is not the right place for you to be. Because if you make a mistake, you stagger your way into Mali, you might end up with your 72 virgins. You know, that kind of nightmare you have, that you sleep and you start seeing beautiful faces. You've been smoked. So right now, they released the message to let us know that they have eyes in the sky. Because how were they so precise that they knew the kilometer per hour that the vehicles are moving? I smell some foreign intelligence here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward. So the day after they released this message, you know, in my old videos, I've been telling you guys that there are some important updates I want to drop about Mali to you. Now, right? We want to get to a certain place, and I want you to follow me carefully. Now, but I didn't drop it because I was following the event, because I knew the event would lead us somewhere. And the event has finally led us to where I was suspecting it would lead us to. Now, critically, let's move on from this first episode of threats they drop, and let's go to the second phase. The second day, they said Wagner resumes. Now, listen to what the terrorist sources said. They said Wagner resumes its habits under the name African Corps. This is after the African Corps bombarded the entire Kidal, Bugezi, Mondoro outpost. They flood everywhere. A lot of terrorists were unalived. Now, they are not dropping the statement that Wagner resumed its habit under the name African Corps since the announcement of their departure. 7 civilians killed, 3 arrested in Kidal. And they dropped the GPS location 126123114. That was what they dropped. Now, the question is, we've seen this pattern before of the terrorists trying to manipulate people to believe that The Wagner machineries, what they do is to, destroy people. Now, why do I feel like France, in collaboration with some people, are behind this? Is because we know the people currently that are trying to, to kind of defame and kind of paint Russia or anything affiliated with Russia in a very satanic way. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's give a lot of credit to the Malian armed forces, because right now, to be honest with you, these guys have been given a lot. And listen, there are tragedies of victory. There is no way, as a military personnel, that you're going to go to war and you're not going to record casualty. Have that at the back of your mind. But one thing I want to make you understand is that I think the terrorists are on a constant run currently. They don't even have a particular place. Recently, they released a video that any foreign nation or company that has come into Mali to try to establish any business or whatever, you should be very careful, because you can be attacked by terrorists. They are just trying everything they can to destabilize people, because they don't hold the card again, because they are no longer present inside Mali. Now they are coming from bordering countries. Burkina Faso is dealing with those that are coming from the Ivorian border. I'm not saying that Ivory Coast is related to it, but I'm saying that those that are coming from the Ivorian border, Burkina Faso has heavy VDP presence. At the Beninese border, you have Captain Panteras, which is brave immortals from the 15 Rapid Intervention Brigade. So, like, the AES is really forcing these guys into some concession. But now they have come out with something critical, and I want you guys to get the picture of what they are trying to do. Now, the terrorists dropped this video. Watch the video.
Alhamdulillah. Lieutenant Abdoulaye Touré, deuxième sous-jeté Bouna, poste de sécurité Bulkesou. Mes éléments et moi, nous avons été arrêtés au cours de l'attaque qui a eu lieu le 1er juin 2025. Alhamdulillah, par la grâce de Dieu, depuis que nous avons été arrêtés par les Moudjahidines, on n'a pas été maltraités. Ils soignent nos malades, ils nous apportent à manger. Vraiment, on n'a pas été maltraités ici. Ça, c'est un point très important à souligner. Par ailleurs, je souhaiterais attirer l'attention des plus hautes autorités du pays, commençant par le président de la transition, le chef de l'État, chef suprême des armées, général d'armée Assimi Goïta, ainsi que le ministre de la Défense et des anciens combattants, général Sadio Kamara, de tout mettre en œuvre pour que moi et mes éléments, nous puissions rejoindre nos familles respectives. Il est à noter qu'il y a des blessés parmi nous. Bien vrai que les Moudjahidines, par la grâce de Dieu, nous apportent des soins, nous souhaiterons quand même être auprès de nos soins et dans nos familles respectives.
I think this has always been in the plan. And whoever is thinking for these terrorists is very, very strategic, because after the June the 1st attack on the Kidal Mondoro Bukezi outpost, they actually took some wounded soldiers. They took them hostage, right? Some were killed. A Wagner machinery was killed. That is why I said it when they said the Wagner was going. I said they still need to stay back. So now this JNIM, they are trying to manipulate us. How are they trying to manipulate us? These soldiers, if you listen to what they are saying now, they are calling on Sadio Kamara and General Assimi Goïta to come and negotiate their freedom. That is, the terrorists are trying to create a kind of atmosphere where you feel like, okay, these people have to make concessions. Now, the life of these troops is very, very important. If you listen to what the troops said, the troops are under, these soldiers that have been captured, they are under no threat. Under no threat. They're saying that they are well taken care of. Their injuries are being treated. They are being fed. And if you look at the ambience of that environment, they are very, very comfortable. So guys, with this video you are seeing now, I know it will get to this point. What do you think the Malian government should do? We know that there are some countries that don't negotiate with terrorists. Do you think a negotiation would be the best approach in this situation? If they negotiate, what do you think the terrorists might be asking for? Do you think they shouldn't negotiate? If they don't want to negotiate, how would they get the location? How would they extract these guys without maximum damage? Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a very critical situation, and I want you to understand this season movie, this Picasso we are trying to create, because this story is just a build up. We are going to enter another phase. That is when the Malian authorities have finally made their decision. Remember, these people said also that they want to return to their families. They have families. Blood runs through the vein of their families. Their families are going to start putting pressure on the government to try to do something to get them out safe. This is a critical point. What do you guys think the Malian authority can do? Ladies and gentlemen, Africa is rich. That is why we are in so much trouble right now. For those that choose to take a left shift from the abnormal order they call the main order, the global order of things, you will not go without a fight. The price for freedom is violence. That is why I always tell everyone on this channel, mentally and physically, always stay dangerous because your life depends on it. I want to thank you all for staying with us. We are currently in 12,000 subscribers, and plus, yeah, we appreciate you, and I appreciate the originals of Android, those that always come back, contribute, give their opinion. Sometimes we don't agree, a lot of times we agree. I swear to you, you guys are my family right now, and together it's just like we are having, it's like we all are some sort of intelligence agency communicating with each other, exchanging good ideas. And I was surprised today when I saw somebody that was like, I like what you guys are doing in your channel. Like, this is somebody I don't even know from Adam. How he knew about our channel, I don't know. And I want to appreciate you all. And the Pan-African strategies, yeah. Thanks for the $25 donation to the channel. It has been, even before I started this whole you know, this whole activism for the AES state. I actually, my channel was for something else before, but I was approached by people to give a voice to the movement of the AES for the Pan-Africanism and all of that. I am new to Pan-Africanism, so but right now I'm knee deep in it. I am wholly immersed into it, and I'm loving it. So guys, you just have to give me a little bit more time. We'll get there. So it's your boy 72 Andre signing out. You know, say, but before I go, thanks for watching and God bless you. I love you all, man. But don't forget, stay dangerous at all time. Your safety depends on it.